What made you break up with the person you thought you'd marry? I dated Jason for 6 years. 6 whole years. We talked about everything. Kids, the house we'd buy, what our wedding would look like. I even had the dress picked out in my head. We were saving money together. Had this shared Google Doc where we tracked every dollar going toward our future. Jason traveled for work all the time. Software sales or something. I never really questioned it because that's just what he did. Made good money too. When he told me he had another business trip to Dallas, I didn't think twice about it. Just kissed him goodbye and told him to text me when he landed. The thing is, Jason was horrible about leaving his laptop open. Like, terrible. I'd come over and find Netflix still playing from 3 days ago. His email inbox wide open, documents everywhere. So when I stopped by his place to grab some tax papers he needed me to send him, seeing his laptop screen lit up wasn't weird at all. But what was on that screen made my stomach drop. It was a mortgage application. For a house. A really nice house, actually. With granite countertops and everything. But as I scrolled through it, something was wrong. Really wrong. My name wasn't anywhere on it. Instead, there was another woman's name. Kelly Martinez. I stood there staring at this document for like 10 minutes, trying to make sense of it. Maybe it was a mistake? Maybe Jason was helping a friend apply for something? But then I saw the email thread below it, and my hands started shaking. The real estate agent was congratulating them on getting approved. Them. Jason and Kelly. There were photos attached of house tours, emails about closing dates, discussions about moving in together. This wasn't helping a friend. This was Jason buying a house with another woman. I knew Kelly. I'd met her at Jason's office Christmas party last year. Pretty blonde girl, worked in marketing. Jason introduced her as just a coworker, said she was nice but kind of boring. I even talked to her for like 20 minutes about her dog or something. Instead of calling Jason right then and freaking out, I did something I'm still proud of. I got smart about it. I wanted the whole truth, not just whatever lie he'd come up with on the spot. So I helped him pack for his Dallas trip, made him sandwiches, did his laundry, even drove him to the airport, kissed him goodbye like nothing happened. But the second his plane took off, I started digging. I found the real estate agent's number in his email and called pretending to be his sister. The woman was super chatty, started going on about how excited she was for Jason and Kelly's housewarming party next month. She mentioned how cute they were together, how Kelly had such good taste in furniture. Then I went full detective mode, found Kelly's Instagram which wasn't private, and there it was. Photos of her and Jason at IKEA picking out a dining room table. Jason carrying Kelly's shopping bags at Target. A picture of them holding paint swatches with the caption, "Can't decide between eggshell and cream for our bedroom walls." Our bedroom walls. She thought she was getting Jason's bedroom. I screenshot everything. The emails, the mortgage papers, the social media posts. Then I sat in Jason's apartment for 3 hours just staring at all of it, trying to figure out how I missed this. How long had this been going on? Was any of our relationship even real? When Jason got back from Dallas 3 days later, I was waiting at his place with all the evidence printed out and laid across his coffee table like some kind of crime scene board. He walked in talking about his flight being delayed, asking if I missed him. Then he saw the papers and just stopped mid-sentence. I didn't yell, I didn't cry, I just pointed at the table and said, "So when exactly were you planning to tell me about Kelly in the house?" Jason didn't even try to lie, didn't make up some excuse about it being a surprise or a misunderstanding. He just sat down on his couch, put his head in his hands and said, "I didn't know how to break up with you. 6 years. 6 years of planning a future together. And he didn't know how to break up with me. So instead he just started building a different life with someone else, hoping I'd what? Figure it out eventually? I asked him how long it had been going on. He said 8 months. 8 months of him coming home to me, talking about our future, sleeping in our bed, all while putting a down payment on a house with another woman. He seemed annoyed that I found out, like I was inconveniencing him by discovering his second life. He actually asked if we could work out some kind of timeline for me to move on so it wouldn't be awkward with Kelly. I took off the promise ring he'd given me for our 5-year anniversary and set it on top of all those mortgage papers. Told him he could give it to Kelly for their housewarming gift. Then I walked out.